Hey everybody, Keith Dotson here with Tina, and in this video we'll be walking around one of the world's great cities, Boston, Massachusetts. We'll spend the entire day in this historic city making photographs and looking at historic locations. And at the end of the video we'll also have a brief look at a lighthouse in Maine, so stick around for that.
Next stop, Swampscott.
We'll start the video on the commuter train heading into the city, and later we'll head back to Salem on the ferry boat.
Getting familiar with what they're doing and getting the schedule and things like that. So just like an adjustment period. So, but that's a good idea.
After about a 20-minute train ride, we arrived in Boston's North End neighborhood, ready to explore.
Hello.
This historic church was built in 1723 and is Boston's oldest still standing church building. This is the famous church watched by Boston silversmith Paul Revere for a signal about the movements of the British troops. The events were immortalized in the words of Longfellow's 1860 poem Paul Revere's Ride, one if by land, two if by sea. 2 lanterns were briefly hung in the steeple, meaning that the British troops were coming by boats across the Charles River toward Lexington. Revere and other riders rode hard and fast through the night to warn patriots in Lexington. This is not the same steeple that Paul Revere saw. 2 previous steeples were toppled by hurricanes in 1804 and in 1954, but the weather vane is still the original. Just down the street from the Old North Church is Copp's Hill Burying Ground, established as Boston's second cemetery in 1659 and accepting burials through the 1850s. This small patch of ground is the final resting place of 10,000 people. Among those buried here are members of the Mather family, including Cotton Mather, made notorious by his role in the Salem witch trials up the coast in Salem. He's widely viewed as one of the chief villains behind the 19 executions and other related deaths that resulted from this tragic episode. At lunchtime, we ate at one of the oldest taverns in the United States. Since we came into the city on the train, we decided to go home by ferry. We worked our way across town to the waterfront to get tickets for the ferry back to Salem. Two helicopters were circling for quite a while, some kind of police activity, I think.
Have a good one, okay? Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day, you guys. Have a good day. No problem. Have a good day, you guys. No problem. No problem.
On this trip, we also took a day to go up the coast to the Nubble Lighthouse, officially known as the Cape Neddick Light in York, Maine. While I was there, I met up and had lunch with the talented photographer Joseph Smith. Joseph also favors black and white photography, and his work is terrific. Check out his website or find him on Instagram at jwsmithphoto. It was nice meeting Joseph. We still keep in regular communication. In fact, I'm on his mailing list for these wonderful photo note cards, which I always look forward to receiving. The lighthouse actually sits just 100 yards offshore on tiny Nubble Island. It's been in service since 1879. The lighthouse tower itself is built of brick, and it's clad with an outer sheath of cast iron. Something about living in a lighthouse appeals to me. I think my personality is suited to that kind of lonely, self-reliant life. Imagine how cool it would be to weather a ferocious North Atlantic storm in that sturdy tower. This is a beautiful spot, but as you can see, the light was not in our favor. Well, I hope you enjoyed this visit to Boston and a brief stop in Maine. Thanks for watching. Be sure to visit my website at keithdodson.com.